Xanadu.
Maryland Jockey Club.
Yeah, shouts to them.
None of this would be possible without them in the VGBootCamp collab.
Yeah. And I'm just so happy about that. Like, I still can't believe it's happening. But you know what? We still have more Smash tonight, and they're already well underway in Promaelia and WaDi, the VA Winners Finals.
Yeah, and speaking of being underway, WaDi essentially doing a sheet combo involving forward air and nairs right there. Good stuff by him. Interception. Promaelia trying to be a little slick, and WaDi just saying, hey, here's an up air into a back air afterwards. WaDi only at 21% right now. Who said Rob is not a top-tier character?
I mean, WaDi might have a thing or two to say about that, because the way that he's playing right now, it's just looking like Promaelia doesn't have any answer to just the raw pressure that WaDi's putting out. He's just like forward airing over and over and just carrying to the side. Gyros has a great hit rate on this, but okay, now he finally gets a pin going. He needs to get the stock early to get himself back into it in any sort of a competitive manner, because making comebacks on WaDi is probably one of the hardest things that you could do in Smash.
Yeah, definitely very difficult. I mean, it's hard enough to get a lead, let alone a comeback.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and WaDi's trying to he's not even trying to let Promaelia play right now. The projectiles are always finding its mark. If we had stats on the hit rate of the laser, I feel like WaDi's would be like above 60 or 70.
It would. He kind of reminds me of Mayweather, you know?
Yeah.
You're kind of like, you're so defensive, you keep rolling, but he keeps tagging you while he does it. And it doesn't matter if you know what he's going to do. He somehow times it better every time. Also, I like that option right there for the pin. He power shielded the pin and then power shielded the move afterwards as well. Which has a set timing, because most players just do a typical shield, but that let him kind of follow up as fast as possible.
Yeah, it's a game of inches, and everything matters. Nice pivot grab by Promaelia. Still not getting a little bit off it, just getting some damage. But the way he's playing right now is the league is different than how he was playing that first stock. If he can keep this up, this will be a very competitive game.
It will, and Rob a big body, so, you know, definitely able to be comboed, and Promaelia can tie it up quickly, but it's all going to start with this first stock, and he's not able to get it quite yet. 146 on Rob as well. You know, he's approaching max rage, just 3% away from it. And up throw might actually do it in about 10–15% or so because of how much rage Rob has.
Yeah, if he gets that platform especially, it's going to be pretty bad news. But he's just going to go for down throw and not. It looks like he has too much rage to go for the like 50-50 on the up air. So at least that is gone for Promaelia. But you know what? Who needs 50-50s when you have sniper confirms into it?
I've never seen that conversion in my life. Laser to up air. Just WaDi is looking like a wizard at the moment and continuing these snipes. Drops the top on him. Throws another one. In a very smart stuff by Promaelia. It was pretty evident that WaDi was going to go for that up throw. And Promaelia is sniping it out. Good stuff. And, you know, granted, he's down a lot. He still has another chance to play the game.
Yeah, getting a little thing going with the down throw, getting a back air after that. So good damage, almost 30%. Corrin does have the ability to rack up damage okay if they can get like a nair and force the mix up after that. But I don't think anyone could land on WaDi with a nair like that easily without making way more afraid on the ground first. And so far, just the way that WaDi's playing, he's just playing so confident on the ground. I don't think that's going to be really in the cards for Promaelia right now.
Yeah, you're definitely right. Good down tilt, and he's going to try to end it. Does the forward air. I was going to say, I wonder if he's going to run off stage, but why run off stage when you have items to do it instead?
Yeah, and what can you do after that point? It was just a constant stream of checks. Like, every single time that Promaelia was trying to jump, he was trying to make it back to stage, WaDi had either an answer or, like, some sort of semblance to an answer. He was always just putting that pressure on just by his positioning or just actually hitting him. And WaDi just looked very strong in that opening game.
Definitely did. And I mean, as you said, what do you do when you have a player who, for example, is going to power shield grab you and start off with 21% with Rob of all characters and just has such good spacing and awareness of where to be at any given time? Well, maybe this is the answer. You get him in the air and you start comboing Promaelia with his first lead of the set. Granted, it was short. It was a lead nonetheless, but the tides have turned very quickly and WaDi just right back in the driver's seat.
Yeah, he did have a good recovery on that, though. But it's looking like Promaelia is remembering that his character has a sword, and when Rob is in the air, he shouldn't be able to land for free. And I agree with that wholeheartedly, but WaDi might have something to say about that, too. How did he get that grab? How did the gyro get in that position to get him that grab? You know what, WaDi? I can't comprehend what you're doing sometimes. I'm going to be real.
He's just relentless. It's such a joy to watch him play, though. It really is a work of art watching WaDi play. This is winter finals, and he is making all these great reads. Is that going to be it? Ooh, he makes it back. Good job on Promaelia, understanding just exactly all the limits his character has.
Yeah, and that's kind of the way you have to stretch yourself when you have a player like WaDi, too. I like the down air idea, especially. Getting an early kill, especially in a set like this, could make or break him, especially right now. Whoa! How is the gyro always in the right spot? How does he always set it there?
Breaking. That was pure genius. It looked like, was it forward air into gyro into up smash?
Down tilt, I think.
Down tilt.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, this goes to show you, WaDi is not just a Mewtwo. That is not the only reason he wins. His awareness is, on par with the best of them.
Yeah, no doubt. And I feel like once you get in like the top 20, 30 players, it's not the character that's like making the player win. It's actually just the player. It doesn't matter what character they're playing.
And WaDi's making a strong case for it at the moment. Right now, Promaelia on that ledge, going to try to fight his way up. And I was going to say WaDi made it very difficult for him, but WaDi actually going for quite the, I guess, commitment right there, and it did not pay off for him. Does not lose his stock, but definitely did lose some stage control and took a little damage for it.
Yeah, now WaDi's going to land very safely on the platform. Promaelia still trying to put some pressure on, but every time he steps forward, it's just a laser or gyro waiting for him.
And that's extra difficult to deal with when you want to get...
I love that. That was such a smart counter by Promaelia.
That was, and it surprisingly killing him off a gyro, essentially. That up air, not going to do it quite yet. Promaelia going to try to get his way off the edge, and we know how difficult that is. Gets a little bit more time to breathe on that platform, but WaDi's still throwing everything at him. And finally, he gets his feet on the ground just to be hit by a nair back off stage.
Yeah, and he wants to grab right now. Nice by Promaelia, just a rapid jab, calling out that spot dodge. But still, the situation's reset again. Every single time you feel like you get a chance to play, it's just WaDi doing it to you right again, putting you on the ledge, and it's a single-player game. But there we go. Promaelia trying to get something cute going, but not finding exactly what he needs. Doing a great job of staying alive, though, avoiding these up airs consistently.
He is, and he is at max rage. Granted, Rob's very heavy. He's really only about, 20-30% away from Promaelia getting a stock with the Instapin. That tippered max rage on the side, he definitely can still do it. Now at 41%, WaDi with a huge lead, but, it is getting more and more narrow as Promaelia attacks on more and more percent. But that's going to be a wrap. Very unfortunate for Promaelia, but great stuff by WaDi. And, WaDi right now up 2-0 in this set.
Yeah, the pile driver is all you need sometimes. And granted, the second game looked a lot closer than the first, but it's still looking very dominant. And Promaelia really got that first stock off of a smart counter, but that won't work twice.
Yeah, and even in that scenario, WaDi actually did roll into him, which is a little uncharacteristic. So it, as you said, it's probably only going to happen once. Mm-hmm. He's going to need a new way to get a stock off.
Yeah, so let's see what he still has left in the tank, because right now, WaDi is just running him dry. FD is going to be the counter pick. Interesting one, because you would think normally, because counter or projectile characters love to counter pick FD because they can just throw their projectiles willy-nilly and not have a platform to interrupt anything. But maybe Promaelia is just trying to subvert that and just force WaDi to land into a pin because it just covers so much space.
That could definitely be the idea here, or the game plan. At the moment, not quite panning out the way we would want it to, because the gyro are still in play and connecting every single time. But right now, Promaelia getting an opening, having WaDi on the ledge is exactly where you do want your opponent. He can't re-grab that ledge. Good job on Promaelia, still chasing him down. And again, as you mentioned earlier, remembering that he has a sword. Up tilt going to connect, and WaDi finally gets his feet down, but not without ending up at 45%.
Yeah, but still good damage. Promaelia is looking a bit better this time, even though he's at a deficit. Corrin's kill power is absurd, unless he gets hit by this with a bad DI, but no, the Promaelia's DI was good enough to survive that, even though he's only at 100. But now, let's see if he got it twice. We got it twice.
He does, but you cannot eat another one of those, and WaDi's going to be looking for it. Misses the down air, and that was actually one that was relatively easy to connect with. Very fortunate for Promaelia.
Yeah, I think WaDi expected Promaelia to try and go straight for the ledge instead of juking that far out. But still, Promaelia is going to be counting his blessings, and he's going to be counting that percent because his percent's just getting higher and higher, and he knows that the up throw might kill soon, but nice. He's getting the pin to force WaDi off stage. He has to go out there to get the edge guard, but WaDi's coverage is sublime. He's always has a button, and that button was Nair that time. He's going to get back on stage.
Elliott back off stage again, you know, such a difficult position to be in. And WaDi, you know, he's looking for the grab or the up air. He has options, and he's going to get that grab, and the pile driver is going to be all that she wrote. With that said, you know, Promaelia did look like he caught on to something. I don't know if you noticed, but he kept punishing WaDi's roll back with an insta-pin. So if he manages to connect one or two more of those, WaDi's stock will be gone. But, I mean, it all starts with getting past this barrage of item play that WaDi has.
Yeah, that's the hard part. Because even like that, in the blink of an eye, 55%, and that's really untouched. Like, Promaelia just is having so much more trouble getting in when he's behind, but...
Oh my gosh, a jab reset from a Rob. I've never seen that.
In 2018, too. Like, that is... I don't know. WaDi's just reinventing how Rob is played right now.
And why did a jab lock at such a high percent?
Yeah, that's the weird thing. I was expecting him to pop out.
And why did WaDi know?
Man, I don't know. I don't know.
All right, well, anyway, Promaelia definitely has an uphill battle, but is he going to go for a pin? Opts not to. I thought maybe he was going to try to look for an up air from WaDi and try to pin that, but he stayed next to the ledge, did not pan out. WaDi still up by an entire stock and 2%. And Promaelia is really going to have to make something happen. And I mean, and that's how it starts. For every little percent counts. I wanted to say it starts with the stock, but even that was not enough to get rid of WaDi's first stock.
Not to be so demoralizing if you're Promaelia, but there we go. He just runs in, gets that grab, finally puts himself on the board. Lots of rage, lots of percent, but oh yeah, WaDi's rage is reset too. That was true.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah,
Dang,
that was it. I mean, good job on the grab by Promaelia because it was a very confident grab. Because the up throw right there would definitely have ended his stock. Or a spot shot down smash, several options. Because when you do a dash grab, if it's evaded, you lose your stock at that percent. You know, you have a lot of lag after. But afterwards, WaDi just coming right back saying, hey, I can grab as well.
Yeah. And my confirm just got reset. Like, the scary thing about playing against a character who has a kill confirm off a grab is that when you kill them, that rage is reset. Like, now you put yourself in a new kill window, and like you were safe before, you're not safe anymore. You have to play entirely differently and know to play to the character and players' tendencies there.